Hello my fellow gamers and welcome back to our next historical Total War. This time we'll be doing Rome 2, where I'll be playing as the Roman legions. If I've done the editing right, we really hope so, as there's some flickers in the background. I don't know if you can see that. But yes, so I am playing as Rome against Sazan, ABL. I apologise if I've mispronounced that. I'll be playing as Rome. He'll be playing as the tribe of Arverni. Arverni? I don't know. And this is why I'm not very good at historical titles, because they have funny names like this. So, only overview. The Romans have 1,120 infantry. They have 360 archers and 360 cavalry, totaling 1,840 men in total. Now, the Gothic tribe, the Celtic tribe, sorry, has 1,920 infantry. They have more infantry than my entire army combined. They then, on top of that, have 480 slingers and 160 cavalry. Their cavalry is very light compared to mine. Right, so now you can obviously, if you want to skip straight to the battle, there'll be a link in the description. For those hardcore viewers, we're going to break this down even further. So, we have 4, if I can get the camera right, 4 legionaries, which is 640 men in total. We have 1 eagle cohort, which is 160. Let's see the eagle. Yeah, that's worth fighting for. They've then got 3 auxiliary Syrian, I believe that's Syrian archers, which is a total of 360 archers. You then got 2 Terrari, which it numbers 320 infantry, so 2 blocks of them, and then my very cavalry heavy force. I've got 4 legionary cavalry, which is 320 horsemen, and of course my general and bodyguard, which is a further 40. And I've given them lots of experience. And there's a bird. Very good. Against me is very good army here. He's got 5 levy freemen, which is 800, pretty much 800 light spear infantry, which is the bulk of his force. Behind them, well, kind of mixed in actually, behind them is 4 Celtic slingers, which is 480 of them. You've then got, at the back line is kind of mixed, 2 units of Oathsworn and 2 chosen swordsmen, which is 320 each. You've then got the bane of my existence on each flank, and at the back you've got naked warriors. So 3 naked warriors are 480 men, and then you've got his noble horse at the back there, 80, and then just some light cavalry, which he uses really, really well in this game. Right, so we'll begin the play. So this is another great player who quick battles don't seem to work on Rome or Attila. I think Attila is because I've got the 1212 AD mod, so it registers as a different game, even if the mod turned off. So I had to create a game and then just hope someone joined me, and luckily last week you saw the Attila player, Randy K, and this guy joined my game for Rome, and both of them absolutely brilliant guys. And this guy was chatting with me, and I think he's also added me on Steam as well because he wanted more games. Because I think he liked the way I didn't spam, I didn't cheese, and this is just it's a legionary army. It's sort of the sort of thing they might have had, you know, all-round army, and I think he really enjoyed the battle. So my cavalry are getting a good dominating position on the hill here, and then they're just gonna, by sheer numbers, smash through these spearmen. They haven't got any pikemen like I like in the last game, so it'll be a lot better. I apologise for the graphics now. I've had to put it to medium graphics for my game to actually be able to handle this. So in they go. The complete lack of anything is not helping the naked warriors. And then I immediately try and pull out, and it was great because Sasan was there going, you're not a beginner. Because I actually played this game before the Attila game, but I wanted to get the Attila video out first. So this I actually played first before playing the Danes against the Visigoths. So now, look, this group kind of got stuck in there. It's like, no, you need to get out there. You need to get out. Love the different designs of clothing and shields and that. But I guess this makes sense. It would be kind of chaotic. It isn't just a click, yeah, leave. No, horsemen would get left behind. So I've got another charge, but annoyingly these guys stopped, so it stopped the rest of my force. In they come though, so I'm trying to do hit and run, hit and run. And what he's done very cleverly, he's kind of just said, yeah, this unit will keep you busy while I reform my formation. And that's exactly what he's doing. But it does mean I'm getting 3 units here, 3 kills. Don't know the way it done. Does it actually say... No, that's information, but does it actually... No, it doesn't actually tell you how many people you've killed, and that's to the end, which is a shame. So I'm kind of just forming up. He's now forming up. What he's doing is he's got his spearmen on this flank and all his heavy infantry here, and he's got his slingers, I believe, all lining up here because I was being more aggressive. But my legionnaires are now marching forward. I love the way sometimes the animation doesn't work. And look, love it. How all they're marching at the exact same time, but they kind of glide, which is quite amusing. So they're lining up nice. It's normally when you first tell them an order, it's like for a second they glide and then they do the animation. So the cavalry, we're kind of just waiting. Start marching the army in now. As you can see, this guy was very quick to react to things, so he was getting his slingers in position, he's getting his heavy infantry. They are, yes, heavy melee. His chosen swordsman and the Oathsworn are moving up to engage the legionnaires. His spearmen are... Now what I should have been doing was moving the cavalry around, just to be a nuisance, you know. I could have tired these guys out probably. Right. So you got my cavalry's moving up again. That's their slingers, and our archers now firing back. Cheer up. They die today. Yeah. Cavalry's going back in. I think it was just going to be, once again, even though it's spear... Ooh, that was a lot of cavalry drop then. And they've got spears as well, and of course then charging into spear unit. That was painful. He now starts moving up since I'm attacking here. I'll then try and pull back out again. As you can see, I killed quite a lot, but I think I lost a lot more horsemen than he lost infantry. But I'm trying to use my cavalry advantage over him. These guys are just slowly going forward. But I love this. This just seems silly how they throw javelins at the last minute. It just looks messy, doesn't it? And in they'll go into the meat grinder. These two are clever. Got around the flanks. You got the naked warriors are getting involved. The cavalry, I'm now trying to get... I'm saying forget that. Just try and support these guys. So they're going to try and get a rear charge on these naked warriors, and that's try and start breaking them on one flank. We've also got a group of naked warriors going along here. And cavalry, that is light cavalry moved here. So I moved my eagle cohort, the reserves, to counter. So he sends in his naked warriors to fight them. And these light cavalry are going to come around and hit our archers, which I didn't really have anything. I've got cavalry, I'm trying to rally. But also, I need to point out, I didn't realise the camera settings. So, what actually happened, I've got the archers now firing there, they're meat grinding it, and a massive force has gone there. But yeah, the camera settings are really weird than Untitled War. And I was just fighting that half the time until, I figured out the button to change it. But by then, most of the battle had gone. So... Not taken away from, obviously, the gameplay here. It just needs to be pointed out that I was doing terrible, partially because of that. So they've started brain, but it is noble horse are just tearing these guys up. Now the light cavalry actually got destroyed by the archers, which amused me greatly. And you can see they're getting slaughtered as they run away. These guys are destroying the naked warriors. So in the rear front, I say that, these naked warriors are now charged in against the archers, which they're winning decisively. My cavalry fight is not going well because they've got spearmen in there now, and I wasn't quick enough to get them out. These guys are now getting a good flanking force, and you've got the slingers all focused on here. So as you can see, it's quite a mess. I mean, that's the spearmen trying to take out naked warriors. How good can naked warrior... I mean, really? But they've started to break, so they're now free. But my front line's starting to break now. I mean, they've slaughtered us. I've got 34 guys there against their 97. They have destroyed... And we started at 160 each. Yeah, you better be in shame. These guys are pretty much clearing up the archers quite nicely. The cavalry are trying to make a difference here, but there's just too much spearmen here. And even he said, yeah, it's the fact that the all can of spearmen is devastating against my heavy cavalry. Having so much cavalry involved. So these guys have finally destroyed them, and they're going to try and destroy these what's left of these naked warriors. But you can see he is destroying my front line. Completely and utterly destroying it. They've now flanked around their left. These guys are getting around and destroying the archers. The general has broken. He sees no hope for this anymore, which of course can't set everything else in motion, don't it? Can't believe he did that. What a coward. So the archers are leaving them, and what I'm trying to do is get these guys to charge into here to hopefully break them, but I didn't realise they were oath-sworn. They're never going to break. But I was hoping to be able to charge into their flank, beat this, and then I could counter-attack up this flank. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. They won't break. They're confident, they're happy, and of course these guys are now getting a rear charge into them. And this flank's gone now. It's just a couple of legionaries. Groups trying to hold. There was nothing else I could really do with them. They would just kind of hold and kill as many as you can. The archers, of course, been flanked and beaten. So they're now, and they've been slaughtered. So the Eagle cohort and the Terrari are trying to hold, but even they're starting to break now. I don't even know if the Eagle still stands. I think the Eagle has fallen. And yeah, that's not our banner standing. So the whole army starts falling apart now. Got some archers there that are taking pot shots at that. Well, actually, they missed the sooner than for some reason. I mean, you can see they've got us surrounded, and the legionaries know that. They're now destroying that cavalry. They've broken. It is just that one group left. I don't think there's much glory left, mate. It's all kind of gone terribly wrong. You see, now he's bringing in the rest. And there we go. Cost the enemy victory. So apparently I cost them a lot. But still, not great. So, as you can see, I deployed 1814, but was outnumbered hugely. And we lost most of that force. I don't know why it tells you how many you've killed, but you can kind of work that out with their losses. Where's my remaining guys? I don't know. Well, I've got about, what, 300 guys left? Yeah, about that. 300 people left. Out of 1,800, that was a massacre, but they've lost over half their forces, but still, there's plenty of them left. There's still 1,000 of them left, and you can see they did dominate the field. So, thank you very much for that game. I really appreciated it. Otherwise, I don't even tell you the players' names after. I can see what Swordmaster Gaming was on about. There's a lot left to desire about this setup, and you know, the lack of information and these weird pictures. Don't get that. Don't get that at all. But anyway, so there ends our Rome 2 battle. The Battle of Hatra, I believe. I don't even know if I mentioned that at the beginning, but it's the Battle of Hatra. And yeah, it didn't go too well. But I'm happy. And I mean, we killed hundreds. I mean, they got the Eagle cohort 182 and the Legionaries 160, 132, 127. But I mean, here's guys like his Noble Horse 110. He fully deserves the win. Oathsworn 284 and 171. Even one of his Levy Spearmen got 153, and one of his Naked Warriors got 179. So they did absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that game. So hopefully we'll have a rematch one day where I'll know what I'm doing with my Romans. Maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed viewing this and enjoying this whole having more historical Total War and not just Warhammer. Mix it up a bit. It's need to get Shogun in there now, don't I? Yeah, Shogun Total War next, I think, if I can find a game. So if you like what you saw and you're not subscribed, please hit that little red button. It really helps the channel out and watching the channel grow and encourage more people to join in. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like if you enjoyed this battle, and comment below what you think. With my army, with his army, the tactics involved, I think I've got a lot to learn. But I think my cavalry done alright. I'd made a couple of mistakes, but dominated the early game, which I think he believed he was going to lose at the start, but he quickly came back. Very well done as well. And yes, so till next time, I hope to see you then. Take care.